guys. I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to go and do a brief live stream. Let me know if you'd like. Right now, I only have my regular cell phone. Brown Dwarf, Sin City Soap, and Candles, welcome. Glenda, welcome. Yeah, this place is being torn down slowly. I just wanted to do a brief live from here. It's kind of hard to focus in the dark. I got a flashlight. I just want to know, hey Bridget, welcome. I was wondering, just to kind of give you a little show and see if you wanted me to go live from here with my spirit box tomorrow night. There's only a few lights on in here. You can see it's pretty dark. And this used to be a place where they had tanks. And this were the slab here with some of the tanks. And there's the old lights that they took down. One of the old. I'm not sure what that was. Something up on the catwalks up there. Yeah, Braxis, welcome. I'll get this out. It's going to be a little out of focus. I'll have a little bit more light tomorrow. Okay, I think that's pigeons. What the? I don't know if you guys heard something. Sounded like a faint whistle. I'm not sure. So I just wanted to kind of do a little walkthrough tonight. Let me see if I can open this beam up a little bit. It's an adjustable beam. It's supposed to be. There we go. It's still kind of hard to see, but I'll close it up a little bit so I can see better. So that's what we got in here. Probably 30 feet tall. But I did a session out here probably about a month ago. It's a video. I haven't released it yet. And kind of show you over here. Hey John G, welcome. I was there used to be a big filter right here where they would filter, and I was right about in here, and Paranormal Mama, welcome. Hello. I was standing here and I was doing a spirit box, and it felt like a bug landed on my ear. I know I told the story before in another stream, but I went to brush it away and there was no bug there. And as soon as I went back to the spirit box, I felt it again. So I don't think it was a bug. I think it was something touching my ear. And as soon as I started to address that, the battery in my camera started flashing red. But this is just a little walkthrough right now. I just heard metal jingle. Metal jingle from that direction there. It's gonna be hard to see. This isn't the greatest flashlight. It's good for me, but not for camera. I'm the only one here, so there should not be any metal jingling over this way. That red you see, it's reflectors off of a tractor. It's the old John Deere. That one time there was a big water tower right there, and it was there in the late 90s, but when I came back in 2011 it was already gone. They took it down. And this here's the old maintenance shop. See, they left a lot of metal behind. There's something I want to try to find in this area here, if I can. Walk back over here. You can see there's at one time there was a brick wall here. I get caught up with the chat. Yes, please hit the like button. And right now I'm on my lunch. Hey, Paranormal, welcome. I'm on my lunch, so this video is not going to go over 25 minutes. What I'll have to do is come back in the day when it's still light here and mark the area. It's concrete. It is marked. There's a date inscribed in it, and that's what I was trying to look for. But I'll just keep going, and I'll do that in tomorrow's video. It's dated 1934. This place originally was built in 1910, and that's when it first opened. And here's some of the, oh, here we go. See if I can get it close. I just kind of walked up on it. It's a little dirty. That says August 15th, 1934 is when this concrete was poured. Right here's where some of the chillers used to be. They were ammonia chillers. You see, that's all gone. So there should be some of the spirits here. Get them stirring around real good. I'll go in between some of the tanks here. Get my fingers out of the way. Sorry if I did. It's where they used to lay some of the hoses to go in between the tanks. Get this down. Still got some lines here. Panels they use for the pumps, and I don't know if they still have the plaques up here. These are some of the bigger tanks. It's a fermenter. It's 345,000 gallons. So I could, there we go. See it better now. There's some big tanks back in here. So what I'm wanting to do is, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of, yeah, here we go. You gotta watch out for. Big black widow. So I keep shining my light down towards the ground because they haven't been washing in between the tanks. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for now until I have a better light tomorrow. That's where another chiller was at. And keep an eye out if you want to go through this again. After I'm done, keep an eye out for movement. It's going to be hard for you to see with the low light, but I used to come out here and I did the graveyard out here, and especially over in here, these tanks, I could see like a dark mass about 3-4 feet off the ground would be shooting in between the tanks. I hear footsteps behind me as I'm making rounds back here. And I'm going to take you to another area real quick. Still got plenty of time. Go another 10 minutes. Oh, this tank right here was one of the hyper tanks, and in front of that was a liquid nitrogen tank. That's been taken out. These right here, back in the 90s, when I was here the first time, these were still in use, and these are crushers. Watch my fingers. These were crushers here, and the trucks would come and they'd flip it off to the side, and this is where they would start the crushing process. If I missed anybody, Long Island, welcome. Raymond, welcome. Christy Cheney, welcome. If I missed anybody, Black Eyed Shorty, if I missed anybody, I apologize. I'm trying to watch where I'm stepping more than the chat. Cardiac, welcome. And this is a part of the crusher that remains. I don't know if they have the drive still in it. They may have taken the screw drive out. Yeah, the screw drive's been removed. As you can see, that's some seeds got left behind from the crushing. And we got some grapevines growing up in here. Well, there's part of the screw, but that part's been removed. I'm going to take you over to the old sugar shack, and I've gotten a few videos in there and gotten some really good EVPs, and it looks like it's still standing. That's right ahead. Some old crushing equipment there. Tanks. I'm more part of the crusher. Go more this way here. There's still an auger. I'll get the auger still in there. Another Black Widow down there. That must have been one of the deconstruction crews. That makes there's some spiders over here, but see the auger still down in there. Hey Francis, welcome. This is the old sugar shack part of that. We take the excess pulp and take it out. Hey, Lit Girl, welcome. We take it out and pile it up over on the other side of this shack. This is a sugar shack. It's like every time I walk by, I felt like somebody was watching me. And I got a couple good videos in here with some EVPs. But I'd come up, and not too long ago, well, it's probably been 3 months now, but I come up from that way over there, and this is just part of a building. Sorry, it's not really getting it that well. I wasn't planning on going live. It's got a cheap little flashlight, but I was walking up to here, and I heard somebody walking up inside and moving around. I thought it was one of the employees because I was getting ready to do another video, and I thought it was one of the employees. So it's like I stopped real quick, and I kind of walked up real slow to see who it was. And this is like where I seen nobody. Absolutely no one was in there. All the employees were, one was standing over there by that area I showed you with the screw, and everybody else was out working between the tanks. There's absolutely no one up here. But yeah, this is where, and I also felt like there was one up here that liked hiding, but I don't feel him here right now. But it was moving around up here, and when I shine my light to try to see who it was, it's absolutely nothing. Of course, that's where they took the pulp. That's where they, like I said, the sugar shacks is where they got the sugar level, testing the grapes as they came in. And that's where there was a big auger there a few months ago, but they took it down, apparently. Probably moved it out. They moved a lot of stuff out. But I was going to show you approximately, turn off the light. You can see the sun hasn't been down for very long here, but it's still pretty dark. It hasn't been abandoned. They just, if you could see, you see those little lights over there? That's a new housing area. Those are all new within the last, I'd say probably a year they've been here. Maybe a little bit longer. But they used to keep big ammonia tanks, liquid ammonia for cooling. There was liquid nitrogen. There was canisters not far from here in this area full of sulfur dioxide, and they were worried about liability issues if there was ever a leak. It was really dangerous. I got some scraps here, more spider webs, but you can see those lights over there. Those are houses. All that's houses over there. You see a few lights over there. There's some apartments right over in there. Brand new apartments have been built over there, so there's nobody living in them yet. But they decided it was too big of a liability risk. So they basically closed down. I'm not sure what that was. A squeak of some kind. Metal squeak. But yeah, this place is definitely haunted. I'm not sure how old this is. We'll go out here. Yeah, they don't use anymore. They closed up. They sold the property, and the contract that had me here ends. Basically, ownership is supposed to transfer October 31st. So they've been trying to push it, but I don't think they pushed it all too much. There's that house over there. The yellow is those houses. There, walk out here, get a shot of that. That's the moon, full moon again tonight. Hey, Rogue Exploration, welcome. See, this is just a concrete. I'm not sure when it was built. There's pictures from 1974, and this building was already here. Sorry, I'm gonna have to use this for walking across. There's barely see it. I've been thinking about getting a little brighter flashlight for times like this. I mean, it puts enough light out where I can see where I'm walking, but it's not gonna be too good for doing videos. But this building here, I can get a little closer to it. It was known as the Blue Hallway. This one was built in the 1930s, and it's all reinforced concrete and it's tanks. But oh shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk in there. I don't know if you can see that. Try to get that on. That's a big black widow right there. That's almost, damn, it's almost 2 inches long. So I'm not gonna go in there, but you can see there's one of the outlets, access hatches. And these are smaller tanks. It looks like 41,000 gallons per tank. I'm not sure if I've heard that one, not Raymond. There's a lot of them. I'm in prisons. That's going to be cram-packed full of negative energy. So I'm sure there's quite a bit. You can see there. Basically, get a little closer. What you're seeing there is those corrugated aluminum or corrugated metal, and that's the concrete right there. It's just in the shape of it. See, get this up this way. See some of it there, the metal rusted away. There's some of the larger tanks right there. But just let me know in the comments. I'll go back just to review some of the chat, because I was trying to watch my step. This is the big scale, and then that right there is a scale room. But just let me know if you'd like to see me do a spirit box session out here tomorrow night, either tomorrow or Friday. leave it in the comments after the stream ends. That way anybody coming in afterwards can still get a vote in. But this was kind of last minute. It's like, you know what? Let me go live, because I noticed there used to be a couple lights out here, but now it's all dark. And further back in there, it's pretty dark. So, okay, Bridget. So right now I'm going to have to go ahead and end this because my lunch is pretty much up. I'd rather keep when I'm on the clock doing my job and maybe other live streams, but not make. Can't afford to have somebody show up with me walking around right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Thank everybody for coming in. Give another shot of the moon and the cars going by. So just keep a watch out, because it looks like I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. Probably around the same time. Everyone have a good night, good evening, good morning. Sleep well. And until tomorrow night, everyone stay safe.